Hi everyone, welcome to my channel, Math Made Easy with Terry in 10 minutes. We're talking about the 10th law, which is the integral law. Okay, so please don't forget to review previous videos for the other 9 laws in this series. Also, don't forget to share, like, and subscribe. Don't forget to also click the notification bell so that when I upload new videos, you'll be the first person to know. All right, so integration principles have already been discussed in other previous videos. And for the integral law, it's basically talking about how do you integrate exponential functions. We're not going to talk about it here because I already have a video playlist on that. So just go to the playlist, search for integration, and just watch how to integrate, okay? So what I'm going to do here, I'm going to just state the formula, okay? But please refer to the integration video series for explanation and more, okay? So please don't forget. So like I always say, all my subsequent videos are based on the knowledge from the previous video. So you will have to make sure that you also watch all the videos, okay? So you don't skip. It's very important. All right, so let's get cracking then. So I also told you in that video that when you're integrating e raised power x dx, okay, what you do, you differentiate the power and then you divide it by the original question. So in this case, when you differentiate the power is x, that will give you 1. Then you put it divide by the original question, then plus c. And I told you that you use c in indefinite integral, but when it's a definite integral, you then have to subtract the upper limit from the lower limit. We've talked about all this in the previous video. So this is going to give us ex plus c. And also I told you also if you're integrating, let's assume it has a constant there, the same thing, you differentiate it with a constant and that will give you k. Then you divide it by the original question, then you then add what? You add c, and you know that k is what? Is a constant in this what? Scenario. So we've talked about this. I talked about this in detail. Please go back and have a look and see what and review them. Okay, so go and review them. And if you have a question about it, feel free to drop me an email or send me a message, and I'll get back to you on it. So let me just pick like 3 examples or 2 examples depending, and let us solve. So let's say, for instance, we're meant to integrate, let's say 3 exponential x dx. Okay, so the same thing. What you do, we integrate the power. The power there is 1. So usually, like I told you, if you have a constant, you can bring it out of the integral sign to make it easier for you. Okay, so I'll prefer to put it like 3 integral of ex over dx. But if not, you can still solve it like that. But sometimes I prefer to remove the constant, so it will simplify the question and make it very easy for me to solve. Okay. So now it is now going to be, when you integrate this, integrate the power, it's x, so it's going to give you 1, the original question, then plus c, and this is going to give us 3ex plus c. Okay, number 2, let's assume you are told to integrate 8, let's say let's make it 4x this time. So as usual, I like bringing out the constants. So 8 integral of e 4x, okay, dx. So we have 8. Integrate 4x is going to give you what? 4. You put it back in the original question plus what? C. Now 4 can divide 8 to give you what? 2 exponential 4x plus what? C. All right. We still have some time, so let's just pick one more example. Okay. So let's assume I'm meant to integrate 6 exponential 2x. Okay. The same thing, you bring out the constant, it becomes 6 integral of exponential 2x. Okay. Then you differentiate. 2x is going to give you 2 exponential 2x plus what? C. 2 can go in 6 3 times, and that'll give you 6 3 exponential 2x plus c. All right. And that is that for that. So those are the laws. The 10th law of what? When you what? They call the integral law, when you're trying to integrate exponential function. So please go back to my video on basic integration, okay? so that you can watch how to integrate. I went into details. I listed the rules associated with it, and I also talked about it in detail. Okay, so go back there and have a look at it. So I think the next video I'm going to start solving equations. I'm going to start solving questions now. So I'm going to be solving questions. I'm going to try and combine questions on both logarithm and exponentials together. Okay, so we're going to play around with these laws now. So now you know all the laws, all the principles you need to solve questions. So we're going to apply them now to solve questions. Okay, so I'll see you in the next video. Don't forget to subscribe and click the notification bell. So when I post new video, you'll be the first person to know. All right, see you soon.